But Algen sure as hell is not going to admit it. They made no comment when they saw 84%.
Right.
They immediately came out with the bug.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need a red herring.
And so if you start looking at the chronology of these studies, it's just like, oh my God, you're just watching it happen.
Yeah.
But I think it would be interesting to have some of these articles presented as an ALCL resource page.
Mm-hmm.
And it wouldn't be, I'm telling you, it would not be that far off from what the FDA has done. The FDA has almost all of these articles up there. What they don't do is say, here are the conclusions from them from an unbiased perspective, or here's an interpretation of them. They just say, here's the article.
Right.
And we can present the facts without interpretation and present the articles as links where they still have to go and purchase them, so you don't have to worry about copyright stuff. But that would bring a hell of a lot of traffic regarding ALCL. Now, here's the thing. I'm not conducting any studies. I'm not doing anything. I'm just reading what people put out. I've become like this reporter guy, right? But I have enough knowledge to interpret it to say, why does this not seem to add up? And why is no one calling it out? There's only been a couple guys that have called them out.
Right.
And when they have, wow. The responses by the authors are endless. They're like, they just come back with this and this and this, and I don't understand why you would say this comment, this doesn't make any sense. We have the best studies and blah, 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 and the best equipment, and there's obviously, it's excuses out of the woodwork.
Right.
But unless you're actively following that, no one wants to. And I can tell you, just by me saying anaplastic large cell lymphoma, I'm already bored.
Yeah.
No one wants to read about it.
Yeah.
But when you start getting into it, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, what are you going to do with that stuff now?
Yeah, no kidding. I'm sitting here thinking this is not quite the information I expected to garner from this conversation. It's fascinating and kind of terrifying.
Yeah. And
it is. It's like the next big story to break, right? It's
it just makes me, I am so curious about Mentor staying so mum about this when they have a seemingly huge opportunity to be like, hey, by the way, our textured implants aren't so much associated. I mean, what's going on? What's going on? And
yeah. Well, I don't know if it's also, there's also little rumors that, J&J may want to get rid of Mentor.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're like, not because of anything else except, I don't know if we really want to be associated with breast implants and cosmetic stuff. We're more of a true medical company, right? Where there's been some clamoring about merging with this company, merging with that company, and all this other kind of stuff. So who knows how long J&J keeps Mentor. So maybe they're not interested in fighting the fight.
Perhaps. Yeah. Could all come down to Benjamin's.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's a lot to absorb.
Yes.
Yeah, so from there you may come up with some side piece that you want to talk about.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot here, and I do agree that having kind of a resource page, because, we're in it every day taking in lots of information online, and I mean, I think what most potential patients or just regular citizens are seeing are the articles that then pop up after a study starts to get traction, and this one is giving very little information. It's just like breast implants cause cancer, and then that's the takeaway that people are getting from it. There's not really anything right there in the top billing position offering an alternative in an easily digestible way.
Right.
Well, I mean, there can be part 1 ALCL that comes out. Part 2 comes out, and little by little it gets trickled, gets traction. We start becoming more of a resource for information about ALCL, and so when other people want to look for it, here's an easily digestible from the beginning to the end story of ALCL. What do you get from it? I don't know. This is what's out there. These are the studies, and you kind of present it little by little. And if we want to talk about legitimizing the website,
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Or it's getting it crushed by allergen, one or the other.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think it's a risk worth taking.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, this is...
But, is that where you go and you set up a satellite site and do that on it? Because I don't want to go get killed either.
No.
That's not my goal.
Right.
But I think it's fascinating that no one's talking about this. And who's going to talk about it because they're all scared they're going to get killed by allergies.
Right.
That's people shy away, but there's a way to present this and actually be helpful and benefit you.
Yeah, I think so.
And people just aren't going to digest that if I present how I presented it to you. It's just like glossed over.
No.
It's like, okay, so do I get it or not get it? I'm like, you just get a list. Okay.
I mean, but again, just wanted to reiterate that us just having the background, aside from being just personally interesting, I think is helpful as we approach the information.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, great. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Wow.
We think. Thank you, we think.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's a lot to dig into.
It is a lot to dig into.
All right. Well, we'll be following up with you on this and other things as well. Do you have any other questions for me, Dr. Pancioli?
I don't think so. Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
I hope I didn't prematurely.
No.